Well, February in Indiana can conjure up visions of cold, ice, and snow. Butler University is getting in on the big chill in a sense, announcing it will freeze tuition for the 2021-22 academic year. Butler University President Jim Danko is with us now to explain what went into that decision and how it could impact students, families, and potentially the workforce as well. And Jim, as always, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate your having me.
Well, let's talk about this because this is the first time since 1983 that Butler has frozen tuition for the upcoming academic year. What led to the decision?
Well, certainly, first and foremost, the well-being of our students and families. Obviously, we're all going through a very difficult time. It's been a trying few months and still ahead of us as well. And we know that the pressure is on our families to pay for tuition. Obviously, the pressure is on the university as well. But when we step back to look at this annual process we go for setting tuition moving forward, we recognize this was not the right year to be raising tuition. And having spoken through this with my leadership team and with our trustees, it was pretty uniformly agreed that we would hold on raising tuition this year.
Yeah, and you mentioned the pressure on universities everywhere, colleges and universities when it comes to cost. So this type of move too I would think have some benefits when it comes to recruiting students and others going forward.
Well, absolutely. You know, in the world of higher ed, I think this whole issue of disruption and cost pressure has really been, really been underscored during this pandemic. The change is happening quicker than we probably anticipate. Families, students are looking at different alternative forms of education, and it's incumbent upon universities like Butler University and others to do everything they can to, to be cognizant of the cost of education.
Yeah, I know you're taking the opportunity as well to offer, I guess what I call a bonus to full-time faculty and staff.
Well, there's a correlation. You know, we use the annual increase, frankly, to address the ongoing increase in cost, especially for a university like Butler that has risen itself in national prominence. We're recruiting faculty and staff from all over the country, so the cost of the talent continues to go up, and that includes an annual cost of living adjustment that we try to provide to our faculty and our staff. So this year, what we're doing in lieu of that, since we do not have the tuition increase, is that we've provided a bonus to our faculty and staff of $1,000 each, both to recognize the great work they've done getting us through this pandemic, as well as something for their own cost of living and financial situations.
Yeah, how's the university fared during the pandemic?
You know, I have to say we've really done quite well. I do a lot of benchmarking, obviously, with our fellow Indiana universities as well as the Big East. We went after this thing with budget adjustments and changes right from the beginning. It's left us in a really positive position right now, and in terms of being able to manage through this. Obviously, there's still quite a bit of uncertainty ahead of us, but I'm really pleased with the way we've progressed and the way, again, our faculty and staff, I have to really give them a major shout out because they've done an extraordinary job of making sure our students have been well educated and well taken care of on our campus.
Partnerships, a big part of higher education now, including with the business community. I know you've had a partnership that's continuing now with Aperio, a tech company, with a presence here in Indianapolis as well.
Yeah, that's one of many things that we've got going in terms of partnerships, alliances, and so forth with both businesses and educational partners. But Aperio has supported this program where we've got some of our students being trained for Salesforce.com certification in conjunction with their university education. So they come out of here with the skills that we know that employers are demanding of our students nowadays to assure that they're well prepared to hit the ground running when they leave Butler University.
Yeah, I know you're getting ready for some March Madness too. Butler will be hosting a couple of games in the NCAA basketball tournament. We'll look forward to visiting the campus certainly for that and in future months. Jim Danko, as always, great to see you. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you so much, Gary. Appreciate it.
All right.